finally made it. Take a seat. You're late. Yes, you're late. You're 12 hours late. I said in the email that the appointment was for 12. I came here at 12. I've been waiting here for 12 hours. Yes, 12 midnight. Okay, when someone says 12, you assume that they mean 12 midnight, not 12 noon. What kind of person do you think I am? Although, I'm asking myself the same question about you. Went to all this effort to book an appointment with me, and then you show up 12 hours late. You're lucky that I like waiting. Well, I better get a hurry on then, since you're here. Okay. So let's get started. Okay, question 1. What's your name? Yes, I know your name was on the booking, but I need to double check. What's your name? I can't have an imposter here. What's your name? Okay, I don't remember it being so long. Okay, Hannah, how do you spell that? Yes. Yes. Okay. You have a ridiculously long name. Your parents should have chosen better. Okay. Okay, what's your phone number? Yes, this is patient-client confidentiality. I will not share your phone number with anybody. Unless I think that they will be a good match for you romantically. I am also a matchmaker. Yes, I have many roles. I wear many hats. Okay, your phone number? Yep. Okay, interesting. I have another client with a very similar phone number. Do you want to know it? I'm just joking. Confidentiality clause. Okay. How many teeth do you have? Just the normal amount? Okay, great. Just the normal amount. Fantastic. Okay. When you go to bed, do you sleep on the left or the right side of the bed? In the middle. Psycho. How many sugars do you have with your coffee in the morning? No sugar. Okay. This is not painting a good picture. Do you ever think about all the lonely people and where they all come from? No. Great. Do you ever burst into song? What song do you burst into? Do you tend to overshare with your co-workers about your personal life? Overshares, yes. Typical. Okay. How many times have you cried in the last 48 hours? None. Strange. What's your favorite number? No, it can't be any number. It has to be a number between 1 and 100. I don't accept favorite numbers above 100. Okay, that's a good number. Things are looking up. Okay. Do you ever believe that you're like a bird and you want to fly away? You don't know where your soul is. Okay. Not a Nelly Furtado fan. Okay, noted. How many people do you know who are called John? How many people do you know who are called Stacy? How many people do you know who are called Clyde? How many people do you know who are called Kieran? How many people do you know who are called Jessica? That's That's a lot of Jessicas. How many people do you know who are called Lisa? Yes, I also know 6 Lisas. How many people do you know who don't have a name? No, it doesn't count people that you don't know whose names they are yet. Okay. You don't know anyone who doesn't have a name? You think you don't know anyone who doesn't have a name, but I almost guarantee you do. Okay, beautiful. How many dogs do you have? No dogs. Shame. My dogs need friends. How many cats do you have? Clearly. Cats for people who can't be fucked to look after dogs. Oh, you don't have to rebut that. That was a statement, not a question. Okay. I'm just going to check some of your vitals now. Okay. Look at my pen. Tell me when it stops spinning. Good job. I'm going to do it one more time. Look at my pen. Tell me when it stops spinning. Good job. How many petals are there on this spinner? How many petals? Wrong. The answer is 2. Now I need you to listen very closely. Now I'm going to ask you some quick fire questions. I want you to follow the pen and answer those questions as quickly as you can. Just say the first thing that comes to your mind. Blue or red? Tall or short? Heaven or hell? Black or green? 75 or 62? 105 or 150? Sun or moon? Stars or galaxy? Lemurs or capybaras? $1 million or 200 million yen? 5-star hotel or 2-star ski resort? Okay. Human rights or human comforts? Okay. White pandas or red pandas? Okay. Red pandas are not actually pandas. That was a trick question. Maths or science? Happiness or despair? Okay, fantastic. Now I'm going to ask you some true or false questions. You're going to tell me if the statement is true or false as quickly as you can. Do not give yourself a minute to think. Do not give yourself a second to think. You must answer it clearly and quickly. The first thing that comes to your head. You can either be true or false. Okay. 2 + 2 = 4. No. It's 5. Cats are better than people. True. Good job. 75 minus 61 is 8. Good job. The sun is as cold as an iceberg. Fantastic answer. You are happy in your social life. Interesting. You have never pissed the bed as an adult. Well, at least you're being honest. The grass is always greener on the other side. So you would think that, wouldn't you? You would think that. People can survive off of 1 apple a day. That's an alarming thought. People cannot survive off of 1 apple a day. I'm really getting a good feel for what your psyche is doing right now. I really think we're getting somewhere. Okay. I really do. I really think we're getting somewhere. Okay. Describe to me, in as much detail as you can, what it feels like to smell a rose. Interesting. Describe to me, in the most detail that you can, the last interaction you had with a human being that is not me. Yep, what colour was her hair? Yep. How many times did you say the word like? How many times did you say the word Interesting. Okay. Describe to me in the most detail that you can the contents of your last grocery shop. Yep. You must get paid well because these are all name brand. Interesting. Very interesting about your psyche. Okay. Fantastic. Do you ever find yourself stressed when someone smiles at you? No, that's not an obvious one. Okay. What was the best thing that happened in your childhood? Sorry, I should clarify. What was the best thing that happened to your childhood that directly involved eating a type of ice cream? Yes, fantastic. This tells me a lot about you. Okay. I think I've devised what kind of treatment I'll need to do for you. Yeah. It won't be with me though. We are not compatible on a therapist-patient basis. You see, no, I'm just not going to be able to give you the care that you need. I have a thing about cat people. I can't treat them. I have to be honest with my patients. However, I am going to write you a referral to a really good cat person therapist. No, you're going to love him. He loves cats. Like you. Okay, so I'll write you the referral. I'll give you his number. And that's great. Okay, that'll be $7,000, please. Yep, you can tap when you're ready. Thank you.